crazy is synced up like a period. By the way,
What's it?
I do the clap thing at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And normally I always say, "And we're synced up like a period."
Oh, gotcha.
And I usually do like different variations. Sometimes I'll sing it. Sometimes I'll say it.
So it's like your Mark Maron thing?
Yeah.
What's
Mark Maron's thing?
He's like, what's up? What the fuckers? Fucking ears? Fuck. Like, and like he goes through what he calls the people in some iteration of fuck.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that is my thing. That is my.
What's up,
Maron
child
thing.
molesters, kid fuckers? Like, yeah, you could shout out the pedophiles.
What's up, faggots?
Yeah, there you
could
go.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. All right.
I can't.
Now this is hitting the algorithm.
Yeah.
now YouTube's gonna put me on the recommended.
What's up, Chomo?
Man, this is a different vibe. Normally every episode I record like really daytime. It's like the first thing that I do that day.
Oh.
And I come in with a lot of like manic energy, like of all the things that I'm ready to tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And right now this is a very low vibe.
Yeah.
Not low vibe as in bad vibes of just we were at a comedy club
moments before.
And then talk to people from the show after, and then Bob.
Yeah, Bob and his lady.
With the wine.
Yeah, she had wine in a water.
She had wine in a water bottle. And I said, "That's a nice little party you got there." And she said, "Somebody offered me $10,000 to suck their dick."
Yeah. I didn't believe that, really.
I didn't believe it either, but you're never gonna call him out in person. I don't know if you saw me, but I tried to like go make eye contact with you right after.
Well, I was just like, I was trying to imagine how ugly that guy. That's what I was trying to. I was like, he was fucked up. Yes. Like,
and she was like, no, he's just like a buff douchebag.
Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like $10,000 is a ton of money, so you got to be like really, really down bad. It's not even a knock on her, but for anybody to offer
$10,000, it's like
to suck a dick.
You couldn't even get me to pay. Like, first of all, I've never had $10,000, but to spend it, first of all, I'm getting more than a blowjob
for $10,000.
For $10,000,
never. I don't think I've ever spent $10,000 on anything.
What were your rub and tugs costing back in the day?
$100.
$100?
Or 60 to $100.
60. I feel like 60 is what I would pay for a rub and tug.
Yeah, but you also get like an actual.
Oh, you get an actual massage.
Yeah, you get like it is like a full thing.
Oh, yeah. I would actually pay. I would pay $100 for that.
But yeah, it's like a full thing.
I guess I don't know what the rates are in the sex work world.
Not that no one's getting $10,000. Well,
I think like escorts.
Someone's
like women that are given the girlfriend experience and they like, but they paid a lot to look the way that they look. You know.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you're getting many
like
homegrown,
a lifestyle. Yeah.
$10,000 a night ladies.
No.
Okay.
Doing other stuff with your life.
Well, hello, and welcome to I Don't Want to Be a Piece of Shit. This is the intro of the podcast. I'm your host, Carter Dockerty, and this week I got a guest on, Aidan McCluskey.
Hey.
Last time you're the third returning guest of this podcast.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's a high honor.
Wasn't I on it one other time though? Or you mean like
you're
gotcha.
the third person to be a returning guest?
Gotcha.
And they've all been recent returning guests.
Yeah.
And I think the returning guests they like a lot more. I keep bringing on new people.
And people don't like them.
They don't like them. They keep getting less views. And I also want to note that they're all people of color that keep getting half the amount of views that my other videos get.
Really?
And the comments are not usually nice towards them.
Whoa. Like, what are they saying? Is it the content of their character?
Who's the kid that just like stabbed somebody at a track meet? Carmelo Anthony. I had like a black guy on.
basketball player.
Uh-huh.
I get him mixed up with the basket because I kept seeing a name Carmelo and
Well,
another and I kept getting.
But isn't it
mixed
the
up.
same name as the basketball player, just with a K?
Oh, maybe.
I think
don't know. I kept being like, "What's going on?" People keep talking about him in the NBA, and now they're
Kamala
talking about
Anthony and.
Oh, God. I was genuinely confused, though. I was like, "What?" They keep talking about basketball, and then people would talk about. But I'm like, "Are you saying the same name?"
Well, I mean, he is a basketball player.
This might be why you get hate on the POCs.
Yeah.
People are like, hey, only when you talk about them is it. Don't talk to them. Is that what your viewers?
Yeah, my viewers, they're either foot fetish people, vehement racists, or
really.
I don't know. I think just because of my vibe, I bring out the racists. I make a lot of racial jokes in this pod.
Oh, really?
I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you find someone that stumbles across it.
I think the only
Do you get any like keep it up, man?
Yeah, sometimes they like this one guy that used to comment on every episode, but he's also like I think he's like a podcast fan.
Oh yeah.
Like I think, but I went to his Instagram and his like bio was just hashtag MAGA, hashtag America First, hashtag all that stuff. But he comments all the time. So Matthew, thank you for listening to the podcast. If you're still around, I don't know if you've commented since I've restarted this pod. You used to comment all the time. Matthew, I miss you. Well, God, sorry I got emotional there. Kind of was a little heartbroken over my boy Matthew that doesn't comment anymore. And sorry about all the hairs on there. I don't even know whose hair.
That's okay.
I don't have a pet.
It's not full of hair. Like, it's just a lot of different hairs, I guess.
Yeah, my bad.
I don't care. I'm not, like, eating it or nothing.
No, I like it sometimes. Well, okay. So sorry to derail everything and talk about the sadness of me losing my one commenter, Matthew. But yeah, I think I have a lot of. I think a lot of the people they like it when I have the dogs on, when I got the boys.
Mm-hmm.
I think they like. They like like-minded individuals that just And I'm just saying,
like-minded individuals. Mega
just saying it's a safe space. I guess I don't know what people listen for anymore. I used to just get on here and talk about all the bad things that I've done in life and talk about how I want to do it differently.
What's it become?
Now it's become just I have somebody on, and either I interview them or I talk about the world's problems and how we're going to fix them. So I'll kind of
What's one that you want to fix?
It usually kind of gets into like Israel, and I talk about how they're running everything.
Oh, that's why. I mean, the thing is, I don't. That's not a point of disagreement for us. But I've never really said it out loud in the public way.
Oh, really?
No.
Is that one you're supposed to avoid?
I don't really know.
In my head, you're allowed to say it now. I mean, like...
People have been letting it rip, and I love seeing it, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that one's going to bite us in the butt.
Really?
Maybe, yeah, it seems like they got a pretty good grip on our nuts.
I don't know, man. I just feel like, well... But what would... It's weird to go around acting as if it's not happening, right?
Well, I'm not acting like it's not happening, but I'm kind of... I live in the suburbs right now, and I watch some reality shows with my lady at night, and I read a book, and I go, Goy bless America.
Goy bless America?
I go to bed, so I kind of just... for me personally, I mentally check out. I go fishing, I smoke my weed, I hang out, and I'm like, just let me know when it's really in my face.
Okay. Yeah,
when it's really coming down.
You don't get wound up and anxious about like I have this like drive to find truth in life. Like what way am I supposed to live my life
Yeah.
to find enlightenment,
Yeah.
and what's getting in the way of me doing that. And I always go like,
It's your freaking Jews.
yeah,
I would be
it's
more
all the goy
enlightened
slop,
if
it's all the porn.
I would be more enlightened if it weren't for them. No.
No, but somehow my algorithm keeps
Mhm.
telling me that that's why. My Instagram algorithm is crazy.
Mine's just a lot of people getting hurt. There's no political bend on it, really.
Really?
Yeah. Mine's just a lot of people getting hurt and cats with pigs because my fiance likes that duo.
I think I'm getting sent a lot more of those, so I'm getting that in my
Yeah.
algorithm. But I think I'm pipelined because I watch a lot of like fitness people,
Oh, yeah.
and somehow fitness kind of gets in like you want to eat a lot of red meat and fruit, and
Yeah.
somehow that's like anti-vegetarian, anti-processed foods. But if you're against processed foods, who's making the processed foods? Why are they trying to make you eat them? And somehow being into fitness on YouTube
Yeah.
makes you go like, the Jews are trying to poison everybody.
Huh. See, I feel like I eat pretty clean, and I subscribe to the notion of like always have meat and eggs and dairy in your diet, but I haven't slipped fully down X. Like right when fucking Elon Musk bought Twitter, I started seeing some pretty crazy racist stuff that I was like, what am I getting? Not saying he caused it at all, but I was like, damn, what am I liking that this shit's coming up?
The difference between X and Instagram for me, though, is I get stuff on X and I go like, oh, that's crazy. What the hell?
But you see some where you're like, that's crazy. And then you see another one where you're like, there's a vague point in there that I can follow. But then I started getting, I just started liking a bunch of just like memes and like fight pages. So that's what I get now. I get like backyard hillbilly fights.
Do you like people getting like you like car crashes and stuff?
Yeah.
See, this is one thing where I'm like, I know a lot of comedians that I like a lot where they find it funny.
Yeah.
And for some odd reason, I can't find car crashes funny.
Yeah.
And I always go like, maybe I just don't have it.
No.
Maybe I just don't have that right sense of humor.
I think what it is for me, or like someone getting hurt, it's more of a like the real, like seeing it and like having the realization of, like when you watch a video like that over and over and over again, that's like, oh fuck, that's a real possibility that can happen. Like to go, oh my god, like something that insane, I think tricks my brain into laughing. Realizing like I could die horrifically. For some reason, that realization is pretty funny because it's such a deviation from all of the death that I've been presented with. A lot of people in my family, it's just like cancer, die in their sleep, or like. So to be like,
so
oh,
you're
you
watching
could have
those
their
videos
body
with like
blown
envy.
Apart. not
You're
really.
going like, oh man, that seems way better than wasting away.
In a set where it's just like. Also, I think the trivialization of like, oh yeah, it just could be fucking over in a flash.
Yeah, I guess the shock of it will make me laugh. Like if I see like a kid get launched way higher than a kid should be getting launched, I'm like, oh. But I also imagine the gut feeling that child has.
Oh yeah.
Also, like you know that couple that just got engaged on top of the Empire State Building?
Yeah.
Like those kind of people on Instagram, I have to skip those. Like if they're just standing on like a walking between buildings and it's a
when
video.
they wear like the GoPro.
Yeah, and they're wearing like meta glasses while looking around.
You don't
and
like
everything.
that a little bit?
No, that shit. I immediately have to go like, ugh, like because I imagine myself doing that and I want to throw up. Immediately.
I kind of like that feeling of watching it. Like,
do you like horror movies?
Not really, but like something about that. Like, you ever have a dream where you're like falling really far and it kind of feels fun because you're like, oh shit, I'm dreaming.
A little bit. It's like riding on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pit feeling, but you're like, I'm going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would never put myself in that situation.
I almost have it like, you ever watched, like, maybe not The Office, but like Parks and Rec, where like an episode is like too cringe comedy,
Yeah.
and you gotta like just fast forward. You're like, I can't.
Yeah, I gotta skip the episode.
I get the same feeling of when I see people. I'm just like, you're not supposed to do that.
Oh.
Don't do that. You could slip.
Yeah.
And
what's the riskiest thing you would do in that regard? Like, or try?
I don't know. I guess I've had sex with people that have AIDS, so that's like a
whoa. Holy fuck. I'd rather walk on top of a building, no harness.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, man. AIDS is like a cold now. You're fine.
Hell no. A lot of people already think I fucking have it.
Really?
Yeah, some people think that I'm like I'm leading forward like I do have AIDS.
I do want to disclose to you, this was like 6 months after we did the episode, but somebody commented on the episode of you on this podcast and was like, glad he's sober, but what's wrong with him?
Yeah, people think there's something real wrong with me. Yeah, they think I have like a disease.
Cause you're skinny?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's because I'm skinny.
I don't know. You seem healthy to me.
I don't know. Skinny and like, I don't think my skin looks great on some of those podcasts. Like, I think people are like, you know how like we're wired in our brain biologically to see a person and be like, well, don't fuck them. I think someone's brain, like people look at me on like a on a fundamental like something's fucked up with this guy. Like he's sick.
But you're virile. You're young, right?
27. I don't get up to a whole. I'm a pretty. Not that I'm. Like I'm a pretty risk averse. My life is just pretty fucking easy.
Yeah. What's the riskiest thing did you ever cliff jump?
I've done that before.
Yeah.
But like in a spot where everybody's jumping. You know what I mean? Into the water. Nothing crazy high, but like...
Did you ever do crazy drugs?
Acid and mushrooms and like stuff like that, but DMT, but like nothing off the wall. Like
yeah, you don't crave danger.
No. Really what I like is doing nothing.
Okay, you like doing nothing. Are you like do you crave attention a lot?
No.
No?
Not really, I don't think.
See, that's like one thing I know about myself where it's like, it's a bit of a bad thing where I really like attention.
From anybody?
I think like, not from anybody, but I don't mind if the attention is good or bad. Like, I'm always like the devil's advocate. I'm very white guy in that. I would appreciate that, thanks. But if people are having an argument, I like to take the side that the least amount of people are taking to like no, here's why I'm right.
I like to do that, but not really publicly.
I don't know what it is, but I know like that's also, I feel like a big dry, like I think more than being a class clown, I was opinionated as a kid.
Yeah.
I was very like, I liked to be right in my economics class.
I mean, fucking A, I like being right, too.
Yeah. I was very big into like watching like feminists get owned.
Like,
like Ben
shit,
Shapiro
really?
and Milo
Yeah.
Yiannopoulos
I vaguely
highlights.
remember that on the last we were talking about that.
Yeah, I love watching those and then memorizing their arguments and then getting to school and being like, well, actually, the wage gap is bullshit and it's because black people are lazy.
Oh, you would go back and be like, you would espouse them as if they were your own opinions, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, they were my own opinions.
Yeah.
They were implanted by some dogs.
How
out
did
there.
you get down that rabbit hole? Because I didn't realize when Charlie Kirk died, I knew of him from clips that I would see of him arguing, but like I didn't know what an influence that he had had.
Oh, dude.
Because I would agree that there was some involvement in the assassination of him.
But by who?
Yeah, you know, but but like I didn't put that together, realize that conspiracy until I realized the amount of people and influence that he had. Because I was just like, this is just a fucking guy I see like clips of occasionally on Twitter, and people make fun of his gums.
Yeah, he's a big big important deal.
Had no idea.
I think there's people online that always have a voice for a certain demographic.
But like, could you put yourself back? Like, how did you stumble into those?
So I could tell you I stumbled into it because I was already like to appease my family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my family doesn't really care, but my mom worked with a bunch of Republicans
Mm-hmm.
when I was a kid. So I was like, well, the Republicans are correct.
Mm-hmm.
They are the right ones. And then I just got into like, I guess I don't know exactly what the first couple videos were, but I did just like watching those like feminists get owned montages.
I mean, I don't doubt that I for sure saw some of that too.
And like I was also really into just the internet culture in general of like I was on Reddit a lot. I made Call of Duty montages.
I think that was where I had a disconnect because I didn't have internet in high school.
No?
So I was fucking solo dolo.
What'd you do?
I watched TV. I watched like fucking like
I was,
Comedy
like,
Central and shit like that.
I was video game but like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike.
I would do video games, but I had to play like solo. I would play against like bots on Call of Duty. So I never got that fucking.
So I think I got really into that, and then just like the like internet culture in general of just being like women are dumb, and it's everybody else's fault that they can't. And we should be able to say the N-word, okay?
I mean, that for sure would have been me if I had access to the internet. Because I felt the same way. I was like, my dad watches Fox News. I trust my dad, and the stuff my dad says is right.
And so then,
but that's as far as I was able to get with it.
But I got really into like I would actually listen. I delivered pizzas in high school, and I would listen to Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro's show, and those were the two shows. I would listen
to Joe Rogan,
but but Joe Rogan wasn't even. He was like had Bernie on at this time. Like he was like pretty. This was like 2016.
Well, that was when he was like talking to a lot of comics too. When
it
was like fun
comics,
to listen to.
But also I listened to Ben Shapiro too, and I would like listen to a lot of the talking points on there, and I think there's just also like this whole of our generation, the like libertarian guy.
But then
is a big trope.
People will just throw out like he's a conservative, but it's like even the people that they're like the libertarian guy. If you really talk to him, it is like. Yeah, you're pretty progressive. You just have your heels dug in about pretty libertarian things. Like, I haven't met... I feel like the idea of, like, a closeted Republican, you don't see it very often. Not as a guy. I feel like they pretend to be it. They closet it for women. And I think that's why women are,
but they just
like...
lie and say that they're, like, a Democrat.
Yeah, they'll either lie or they'll say they're libertarian, but there's libertarian dudes that you meet that it's like, oh, you full on... Either way, you're actually... Yeah,
I think in high school I was very, like... I started to get very, like, progressive socially. I was like, people should just be able to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
I think gay couples should protect their marijuana plants with guns.
Right.
Like,
you were that bumper sticker.
I was that guy, yeah. And now I think I've changed where I'm, like, more conservative on my social beliefs and more...
Yeah.
Like I've flipped on both. I'm like, look, I think healthcare is a scam, no matter what. But also, all those pronouns, like,
yeah, okay. So we're getting to the bottom of where Matt came from. Matt.
Matt. Yeah. Also, I think he listens to Dad Meat. I think that's where he came from because he started commenting after that. And also, his profile picture was him and Tim.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I believe that's where he came from. But also, I just think, I talk a lot about... I also have a lot of gay listeners.
Nice.
Because I talk about sexuality stuff on here
quite
a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, you miss that in, like... Now everybody's, like, so... Because I had to stop paying attention to politics and stuff and, like, the news because it was just, like, I gotta take care of my own life. But, like... Hearing you talk, you realize when somebody does open up about what they actually politically believe in, it's like, it's all very nuanced, but when you go online and you look at it, it's fucking one way or the other. but like individuals are way more politically nuanced.
Yeah, individuals are way more politically nuanced, and also most people just don't have an actual opinion on things.
That's right. That's
so they
how
just
I
default
feel.
to
Yeah,
like, sure.
whatever. But that's like fucking most people. But I feel like that's the fucking slippery slope.
I've had this thing where I'm like, I've got to have an opinion on it. Like,
but I think the internet did that to us, where we all are like, well, I'm allowed to say what I want to the entire world at any time. We all can. We all have access to that. But it's like, do I feel like I have an opinion? I feel like I sounded like a fucking retard the past however long we've been talking. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know anything though.
Yeah, but
I just feel a way about it.
do you feel like it's a feeling sense or a logic sense?
Well, for me, it's logical.
But do you feel like there's an emotional attachment to the whatever opinion it is or argument that you have?
I guess it depends. When it comes to like, yeah, I feel like everything I have like an emotional feeling towards it. I guess there's not many things where I'm just wishy-washy about it. I guess maybe abortion's one.
That you're
wishy-washy.
Like whatever.
Where I'm just like, bro, I can't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah.
But even at the end of the day, I still go like, ah.
Yeah. I see.
But like,
because that's the thing is I was getting real mad about that stuff, but then I was like, why the fuck is this making me mad? Like, this doesn't do anything for me. So then it was just kind of like, it's easier to not really have an opinion about anything.
I guess my thing is, it's the same reason I'm always a contrarian. I want to say with like I just get annoyed when there's a narrative that we all have to subscribe to.
Yeah,
where we
I
go
could
like,
see that.
objectively, this is what's right. And
Yeah.
if you don't believe in this, then you are morally wrong.
I agree with that.
And that's
when
where I
it
go
becomes...
like, yeah, and I just feel like you have to fight it. I don't know.
But then, like, I feel like that's almost like a made-up thing that we have in our heads. Because, like, when you do go in front of, like, what we did tonight in front of, like, a comedy crowd, you are like, I can get you to follow me on this point, and regardless of what they... You know what I mean? Like...
What do you mean?
Maybe I'm think I'm a little stoned, but what I mean is, like, you can get all those people in the room unified and laughing at maybe like a fucked up thing that regardless of wherever they fall in the that's like them being in agreement of sorts.
I think that's possible, but also, I mean, doing comedy all the time, you know that different rooms have different mutually agreed upon truths, right? Like you do I don't know, I guess for me, I have like a joke where I reference like girls being into guys that are pretending to be bisexual.
Yeah.
And I'm like, imagine trying to do that joke to that room. I could have like gotten it over if I explained it enough.
Yeah.
But it's like using it as a reference for a punchline. I can't do that in that room. Whereas like if I was in Chicago, you could, because they just like, they understand the context of what I'm talking about.
I suppose, but like some of those older people that I didn't think were going to find some of what I said funny did laugh. So it's kind of like, I think we come in with a notion that's like, this old person's not going to like this. But it's like, if they've been like if they're 70 years old, imagine the crazy...
Well,
like,
yeah, they've been around, they've heard it all.
Yeah.
But also, like, imagine trying to do a joke about having gay sex in front of, like, a devout Christian. Where they, they can't find it funny because they find it abhorrent. And so it's interesting to me that somebody could live where 99% of people are laughing, but they just can't find that funny because it just doesn't go along with their truth of the world.
But then I think what you could do is make them laugh at something else. Mm-hmm. They could find something else. If you were doing 20 minutes, I feel like a devout Christian would find something you said funny.
But I guess I just want everybody. What I'm getting down to is that everybody has like a different idea of what the world is, and I get mad when everybody else's version isn't what mine is.
I think that's everybody. Yeah.
But I get very like I gotta like go like no, this is why you're wrong and I'm right, and
Gotcha.
I really die on every hill.
Yeah.
Like I'll explain to somebody why I think like so and so is bad at comedy, and I will
Die on
that hill, and you have to agree with me or else I'm gonna be mad.
You will leave like actually mad, like frustrated.
I mean, it just depends on how wound up did I get.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
but I'm a person where I'm like, how are you not agreeing with me right now? What the?
But I get that. I mean, I used to be sort of argumentative too, but I feel like a lot of stuff, I'll still get mad, but I get mad less about arguments and more about situations. Will be my frustration because it feels a little
Like
more.
what's one as of late that you got way too wound up about?
Trying to think.
Who wronged you?
This time I got kind of irrationally mad, but the buddy I do the podcast with, one of them, his schedule just kept changing. We recorded for a long time, like every Tuesday at noon, and his work schedule kept changing, but then his personal life schedule kept changing. So he'd either show up like insanely late or would want to reschedule to the following day at a completely different time that didn't really coordinate with what we were doing, and we tried to work with it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I came in after driving from the suburbs through like rush hour down to the studio, and then I was just in a fucking horrible mood because I sat in like 45 minutes of traffic because we couldn't do it when we wanted to. And then I just kept taking digs.
Oh, yeah.
I just kept taking digs, and I was getting kind of mad.
You were grump.
Yeah. And
Grumped
then, so that was that time. But that was probably the most recently irrationally mad I've gotten. But even that...
That's so funny. I've done that 4 times in the last week. I'm kind of a shithead.
Damn. See, the thing is, I do it, and then I feel bad, and I think that's where I'm coming around on, like, the opinion stuff, too, where I'm like, what does this shit really fucking matter? If I get here after sitting in I was going to sit in you know what I mean? It's just sort of one of those things where it's like, it happened, I got to move on. But I have a hard time with the moving on part.
Yeah, I go through waves of where I'm good at it, and sometimes I'm bad at it. Right now, I'm in a wave of being bad at it.
Yeah.
I think just because I'm a little stressed with life and shit.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not, taking care of the psyche as good as I sometimes do, where I'm good.
Like you're running yourself too thin.
Yeah.
I do that too, and then it kind of boils over. Yeah.
Yeah, I got rejected from a festival, and somehow it made me mad for the whole day. Where I just
well, that'll happen though. Yeah.
But then I had to do my buddy asked me to do a podcast, and we went to go do it, and he showed up 45 minutes after the podcast that we agreed to, and then he was trying to set up his stuff, and he couldn't figure it out for an extra hour and 15 minutes.
I'd have been through the roof. I would have.
So
said
it was
something.
2 hours after we were supposed to already have started.
Yep. I would have been through the roof.
It took about 45 to set up the stuff.
So
and
about 90 minutes.
And then we get 30 minutes into the podcast, and then he just looks down and he goes, hits record.
Oh, damn.
After all that other stuff.
Totally 2 hours had
and
gone
I just went
by.
like, yo, what the fuck? And I was like, you want to do the podcast now after I'm this mad? Because also it was 3:30 before I left, and I was like, all right, do I eat dinner now?
Oh.
Or do I? And I was like, I was hungry, but I was like, no, we're gonna get food after the podcast.
Gotcha. So you were mad.
So I was
hungry.
mad, and I was like, I'm hangry right now. I'm grumpy and angry.
Yeah.
It's not grangry.
I get that. See, I would have been mad at that too. But then what happens is I end up doing blowing up, which isn't really even. I just bitch, is what I do. But then after, like 2 hours after, I'm like, was being a dick,
dude.
and then
You ever do it while you're doing it though?
Sometimes
Like,
I have but then you can't stop yourself.
I
have that sometimes.
It's like collaborative things is where it always happens for me. But I'm running a show with somebody where like just I was kind of mad about a lot of things already, but then I just felt like I snapped. We were barking, and he just was like, "A comedy show," and I just went like, "Why are you saying it like you're confused?" Then he was like, "What, bro? I'm just like trying to have a good time." I'm like, "Yeah, but like you're not like gonna get anybody in doing that. Like you know that, right?" And it feels like but also I'm just like, he's not gonna change the way he's doing this right now unless somebody tells him to change the way he's doing it.
Oh, you really didn't like it.
I see. This is where I get really opinionated.
You couldn't
where
let
most
it
people
go
would
in
just
that
like kind of let it go.
situation.
Most people should, and that's what
Yeah.
you should do. But also, like I had barked people in successfully, where I went up and I'm like, "Hey, we got a comedy show. It's some of the best comics in the city. It's only $5 if you want to come right now."
Yeah.
Like would do like the casual talk.
Yeah.
But watching people when they're not good at that stuff, because some people are just genuinely they are not good at approaching a random person.
I have a hard time with that.
And that's a lot of people I respect and are good comics. I've talked about this with where I'm like, how do you not? I think I just have a little bit of the schmooze gene where I wish I didn't, but I know how to like go up to a person and be like, hey, how are you doing tonight? Like, put on a face a little bit more. I've been a server and stuff, and I guess I got mad because he didn't know how to do that. But then right afterwards, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm being a dick. But also, wait, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I would snap back in and out, but I'm like, if we're gonna do this together, you gotta.
Did you tell him there's a right and a wrong way to do it prior, or did you just let him in the wild?
No, we were out barking together, and I just was like, the way that I feel like I kind of was a dick.
Yeah.
Where I maybe I was unloading a little bit more energy because I was bummed out with other stuff about it with the show. But I just was like, are you doing like a bit? And he was like,
oh,
what?
damn.
I was like, you keep like telling the people like, you're confused if you know if a show's happening.
Like that sucks to get hit with. Are you doing a bit when they're not?
But I think he has anxiety where like we'll hang out and then the first hour of hanging out, it's like he's doing a bit.
Oh,
and then he gets like regular. Once he gets comfortable, he goes like he just talks regular. But some people, I think, when they like enter a new environment and they got to get comfortable first. But I just am like, I feel like I demand.
Gotcha.
That you turn it on as soon as you get there. Where it's like maybe I should have let that go a little bit more.
Yeah, I get the anxiety, not knowing what I maybe would have. The thing is, I would have been worse at it because I probably wouldn't have said anything. I probably would have attempted to and then been like, wow, what the fuck do you give a shit?
But you don't think like if you had to, you could turn it on?
Maybe I'd have to be. It was always easier for me to talk to people drinking, but it is everybody. But I can approach people when I've had a couple drinks because then I feel social and ready to talk. But like, to bark anybody, I have to do it sometimes because I run a local show now, and I just walk up and I'm like, we got a comedy show going on in there if you want to like, and I just kind of throw my arms up and walk away because it's like, as soon as I start, I'm like, do they really want to? Because I know I wouldn't want to be in there.
Yeah, I guess if you don't genuinely believe in it being a good time, it's hard to...
Yeah. It's kind of like I go, fucking... Whatever. You're sitting outside, it's a nice day.
But you know that feeling, like it's like hosting a show. Where you know that feeling of like, I know that feeling of butchering it, right? Of like going up and be like, how's everybody doing? And then like it's not normal or natural the way that you're talking to people. But then there's that... sometimes you hit it where you're like, hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Make some noise. Like, you're able to, like, connect and do the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're a good comedian, your hit rate, not even a good comedian, but yeah, your hit rate should be pretty high with that. You should be able to connect more often than not.
Like, come out with that
Come out with that energy.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're able to do that when you headline in front of random geezers in the middle of nowhere. You know how to like turn it on where you're like, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's your version of it, you still don't break down. You're like, sorry, crowd works bad when I do it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I don't.
those comics.
Where people they attempt and then it falls apart.
Every time you find a way out to go like, well, all right, man. Like you don't seem like you're breaking down socially when you talk to people. Whereas I think a lot of people don't have that.
I mean, I really try hard not to do any crowd work. I try and just get up there and talk. Because the times that I feel like I have, it's been like weird, or they just don't say anything back, and then I'm like, now it's just fucking quiet.
Well, that happens a lot, but
yeah, I don't like that.
Normally, I just go, all right, good talk, bud, and then you move on.
Well, for me, it's just like, okay, well, I could have just kept talking.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like being a comedian is being entertaining and being able to talk to people. And I always am dumbfounded when comedians can't do that. But then some of them are good that can't do that still.
I can do it sort of like interpersonally and like transactional, like be very nice to the person at the front desk at the hotel. Like, how you doing? How's your day going? But then when it pertains to like stand up or anything like that, I'm like, I'm not going to try and get in that room. You know what I mean? I think because, like you said, I don't have a ton of faith in what's going on. But it's like, would you go to a comedy show if you weren't a comedian?
I think that every time I always am blown away by how well like comedians can sell sometimes, where I'm like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Like,
even as a comedian, I can't really watch a full set.
No, I get pretty antsy.
I gotta I watch somebody for 5 minutes, get up, walk around, go back, watch them for 5 minutes. I couldn't imagine sitting through a full 90-minute show. But I think I think most people just really don't do much, and so it's a new thing that they're going to do. It's a spectacle. It's crazy that they're going to do it, so they just enjoy that they're having a time out there. But comedy's really not that good.
No.
I mean, there's going to be at least like 10 to 15 people that listen to this whole thing.
Which is nuts, which I don't like, because the way I've been taught, I haven't been able to even follow my own train of thought. No,
I feel like this time I said at the beginning before we recorded, normally I have like a direction I want to go. I feel like I was pretty exhausted today.
Yeah.
I slept the whole day.
Oh, that's nice.
It was nice. But yeah. I think we've recorded for a while. We're at 43 minutes.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, I don't know.
Do you have anything big in life going
on? Not really.
I guess you did kill Tony.
Yeah, I did that like a month ago.
And
that was kind of it. People,
you're going to you're going to see your family this week.
Yeah,
that's
tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go see my mom and dad.
Nice.
Hang out with them. My buddy Max is in town from Portland too, so I'm gonna go see him and his old man, and then head back on Sunday.
Oh wow, that's a quick trip.
Yeah. I didn't even really plan on staying here. I just was going to drive to their place. But then I felt like that show went so poorly, I was like, I'm going to get pretty stoned after this and go to bed and get up early.
How far away is it?
Like 3 hours and 45 minutes or something like that.
Eesh. And then, I'm going to see my family this week in Michigan.
What part?
It's near Holland, like Grand Rapids, the water, southwest.
Okay.
That'll be fun. My whole family were running a mile.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. And we're going to see who can run it the fastest.
Oh, just is it a family reunion sort of a thing?
Yeah, it's like my dad has 6 siblings, and it's like everybody and their kids. Oh. So it's like going to be a lot of people.
Do you do it every year?
Yeah, it's like because it's not even that many. Like they're all still really young, so it's like all little kids. I'm the oldest of my generation by far.
Oh, gotcha.
Like my brother's the closest in age, and he's like 4 years younger.
So what does that make him?
Makes him 21.
And then how old are the other ones?
Like then it hits like high schoolers, middle schoolers, and then like
really?
kids.
Yeah. Okay. Was your dad the oldest?
My dad's the oldest of 7. So like my
Gotcha.
aunt, she's like 30,
Holy shit! How old's your dad?
47.
Oh shit! Dad's pretty young still.
Yeah, still be 22
Wow.
when I was born. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I just hope I beat my dad in the mile.
Is he fit?
Yeah, he's pretty fit. I don't talk to him anymore, so it'll be an interesting thing.
Why not?
I don't know. We got a weird relationship.
But you're going to the reunion?
Yeah, because I'm still close with like my grandma and them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, you're gonna have to chop it up with him. Is he bummed that you don't talk to him?
I think so.
How long has it been since you talked to him before you're going down there?
I saw him for the first time in like a year and a half at Christmas.
Most recently?
Yeah.
Did you talk then?
Nah, he just was there.
Does he ignore you actively, or are you ignoring him?
I'm ignoring him.
Is he trying to talk to you?
He tried one time
Yeah.
to reach out.
At the Christmas, like in person, or was
Over
he just...
text. No,
Oh,
at Christmas
okay.
he didn't try to.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to pry about it. I guess,
No,
but
well, yeah, I guess I
it
haven't
just
made a
was.
plan. I was
To
like,
go- to
I was like, I'm
interact
gonna
with him?
stop
How long?
talking to him
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't think you're supposed to talk. Yeah, I don't know. I stopped talking to my dad out of voluntary reasons. I don't know what you're supposed to get into on a podcast.
I don't know. I don't
think
mean-
I should divulge
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, that'll be fun. If you guys talk to your dads, let me know. I think we've hit the end of the podcast. I think we've gotten to the bottom of it. I think we've figured out that we all need to reconnect with our parents.
I don't know. I feel like that. I spoke a lot of nonsense.
I think I spoke a lot of nonsense too. This
Uh,
is the least confident I've been about myself on a podcast. Normally, even when I have like guests on, I kind of prod at them, and then
Mhm.
like anything that they say, I usually try to like make a joke out of.
Mhm.
I didn't try to make many jokes, and I feel bad about that. I'm just really defeated. But I needed an upload this week, and I'm really sorry if this was bad content. I apologize.
What
if it was good-
it? I think it was, wasn't it? Not
Bad?
very good. I don't.
Yeah, but I think even if it's bad, we're supposed to be lying and pretending like it wasn't that bad,
Oh,
just in case
yeah.
they listened and didn't hate it. But if this one was a dud, it's still going to be posted. So this is what we talked about this week, and I'm going to do a better job. I'm going to come in with better prepared stuff for when I have guests on. I'm sorry I did this to you,
It's okay.
but thanks for the spot tonight. That was fun.
Yeah, no problem.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I guess if you watch it back, and I mean, we can cut it at that point, but if you watch it back and there's something that you want to cut,
Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to cut anything.
go ahead.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys. That's been it. That's been I Don't Want to Be a Piece of Shit. I've been Carter Dockerty. This has been Aidan McCluskey.
Oh, we're still doing.
I guess it's
I
still
thought-
going. I got to say peace. Peace.